This week on the WhatCar.com podcast, idiot motorists texting whilst driving and massive excitement as Porsche reveals new nose of new car. We know from a WhatCar.com poll that half of drivers admit to using their mobile phone while they're driving. Daft, but dafter still is a Facebook survey by the RAC Foundation in which 45% of young drivers admit to texting whilst they're driving. How stupidly dangerous is that? Well, the RAC Foundation asked the Transport Research Laboratory to find out.
I don't think anybody will be surprised at the finding that texting while you're driving impairs your driving ability. In fact, we've discovered that motorists themselves know this because they slow down a bit. But what is surprising is just how much it impairs your driving. It's considerably worse than having consumed alcohol to the legal limit. And so many people actually are texting whilst driving now. In our survey of drivers between 18 and 24, over 40% of them admitted to texting whilst driving. And that number is only going to increase as younger people who are school leavers mature and start becoming drivers. So it's potentially a very big problem in the future.
We've come to TRL to try the tests that 17 young motorists took to see how texting affected their driving. And hey, what a surprise, driving gets worse. Although they slowed down to compensate for texting, they were worse at spotting hazards and took longer to react to them, with increased stopping distances of 12.5 metres. Lateral lane control, or the ability not to swerve about all over the shop, was also hit, with a variability increase of 91.4%, compared with 35% for someone right at the legal limit for alcohol. Sorry honey, going to be late home because I'm dead. And finally, congratulations to Porsche for making the front of its new Porsche look like a Porsche. Porsche is hoping to whip us up into a slavering fever of excitement by revealing next year's four-seater Panamera bit by little bit. Either that, or rumours that the rest of the car looks like a horse, are true. That's it for the WhatCar.com podcast this week. Come back next week for lots more, including an avalanche of cars that are heading for Paris.